guys, it's Heart, and today I'm going to be announcing the 12 finalists for Agndm Cycle 3. This has been very long awaited. I'm sorry it took me so long, but I'm going to be uploading a video in a couple of days where I show you the process of how I run Agndm, and you will see why it takes so long. I had about 300 entries to go through, which was so amazing. Thank you guys so much for entering and showing your endless support for this competition because it really means a lot to me. I did have to pick 12 finalists, and this was no easy task. All of you are very talented. If you don't know, I judge based off a criteria of composition of the photo, creativity, quality, and it's mostly just like an overall what catches my eye and how did you compose it to make it catch my eye. But let's get into it, and if you didn't make it in, there's always cycles in the future. It doesn't mean that you are not talented. It just means that there were so many entries. There is so much talent across the board. It also means that you can still follow along the competition and take photos according to the theme and still improve your own photography skills even if you're not one of the 12. Because I've seen a lot of hashtags that are like following the themes even though they're not in the competition, which I think is so cool and so creative. So make sure to keep practicing so you can also have a shot at next cycle. Without further ado, let's get into the 12 finalists. So here is the first finalist, Bailey May from Caramel Fudge Snappers AG. I really like this photo. I think you've got good color harmonization going on with her headband, her jacket, and I love how you have a little bit of a tree branch peeking out in front of the doll, and how she's kind of posing and looking off into the distance. The next finalist is Eliana from I Love AG Forever on Instagram, and I love this photo. This is so cool. Like, I want to know how you post her like that because that takes some serious talent. The amount of detail you put into the shot with the girls in the background stretching, the posters on the walls, and I love this photo. Next is Erin from Pink Pixie Studios on Instagram. This is such an aesthetic. It is nothing like I've seen really in any of the entries from the past 2 cycles, and I think it's so cool how you thought outside of the box. My favorite picture from this collage has to be the one where she's looking in the mirror with a towel, because the robe and the point of view from behind and then you're shooting the mirror, I think that was very creative, and how you added the same filter and same effects to all the photos so they have some kind of harmonization going on within them, and just the overall color scheme, the dulled down vibes of it. I love this. Next is Fiona Jade from AG Horror Story on Instagram. This is so cool. I love how you chose primary colors because they definitely like are different from one another, so it helps them stand out. You got so creative with this. I love how you had like a bunch of different shots within one picture, and she's kind of the centralized focus of it. And I love you have the checkers, the different cutouts, which are so cool because then they blend right back into the background. The composition of this is just amazing, so great job on this. Next is Isabel Sky from Starry Sky AG on Instagram. This is really, really cool. You have some color harmonization going on, which is one of my favorite things to see within a photo. Her outfit is super, super cute, and once again, her outfit matches her surroundings, but also allows her to stand out. And I love how you have some leaves in front of the lens that are out of focus, create some guidance for your eye to follow through the photo. Overall, really cute. Next is Kit from M&M Dolls on Instagram. This is a very creative idea, and I can tell you put a lot of effort and time into this photo. I love how you have the lens flare on the side as well as the kind of mid-afternoon sunset-y golden hour vibes going throughout the photo, and how you have all of these crafts on the table. I can tell you definitely spent a lot of time on this, and even with all the things that are going on, I think the doll is still a pretty prominent central focus of the photo, and it's super crisp and clear and great lighting. Next is Leah from @dolls_and_threads on Instagram. I love this photo. It is absolutely adorable. How you had the lasso like going in the air like that is so cool. And I love how looks like a country gal riding her horse, and then there's another horse in the background. The bouquet in the background is absolutely gorgeous, and I love her face completely lit up, her eyes look amazing. The bandana around her neck is super cute. Lots of details in this that I really appreciate you taking into account. Next is Lucia from 8 Cool Dolls on Instagram, and if you notice, this is one of the Cycle 1 contestants. I didn't take that into consideration. Her photo just did stand out amongst all of the 300, so yeah. But I think this photo is super cool. I love that you have the lit up like cityscape background with the moon in the corner as well, and you can kind of, it's almost like a silhouette but not exactly. She's darker than like the overall picture, but she still stands out because she's like darker against all of the light, which is cool. I love the composition of this, and it's a very, very neat photo. Next is Maylee Rose from ForeverAndDollways on Instagram. This is super, super cute. I love how she looks like she's in action, like skiing down the slopes, and I love like she stands out from the background even though it's all white. I think her clothing is a good choice for this setting, and she looks like she's just like a little candid shot. Like, I really like this. It's super cute. Next is Chantel, and I didn't get a YouTube channel from her, but I will email her asking what it is so that I can, you know, let you guys know next time. This photo is very nice. It gives me like very calm vibes, like fall turning into winter, and I think everything about it is super neat. If you know the photographer Carol Lee LS, it really reminds me of one of her photos, but this is super nicely composed. I love the sweater you chose. It has, and then the red headband, the red sunglasses, they match, and the green on the sweater with the green grass, and just it flows so nicely. Her eyes are very bright. Her skin looks amazing, so great job. Next is Taylor from adorable_dollies on Instagram. This is super cute. I think you did a great job making your doll stand out in the photo. The way the scarf is draped on her, the yellow mittens, I think is super cute, and you have a nice sharp focus. Her eyes are very bright, and this is a really cute doll also. And then you have the dog with her. The only thing I would say is it is a little bit too bright on her clothes, like the white part of it. But other than that, it's a really cute photo. So the last finalist is Zoe from Green Palms and Dolls on Instagram. This is an adorable photo. I love how she's holding the doll and looking up into the distance, and you have a beautiful background with yellows, greens, browns. On the ground, you have little traces of light that are going across, which really creates some visual interest. Super cute photo. So those are the 12 finalists. Thank you to everyone who entered once again. You are all amazing. You all blew me away with your photos. And I'm going to be putting some honorable mentions on the screen now because there were some that I didn't exactly choose to be in the competition, but definitely stood out. So the theme for the first week is going to be winter. So as you guys know, it is December 2nd, and when you think of December, you think of winter. I still wanted to see what kind of vibes you guys could come up with for this theme because a lot of your photos did incorporate fall or summery type of themes, which is fine because, you know, I open up the auditions in the fall. But I want to see what you guys can come up with. It can be indoor if you don't have snow around you. It can be outdoor. It doesn't matter if you want to have Christmassy vibes in your photo, if you want to have Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holiday you celebrate. It doesn't have to be a holiday, it can just be winter. I just want to see you guys get creative, and I want to see what you guys come up with. That is pretty much it. To the contestants, when you email me your photos, please email me at americangirlsndm@gmail.com with your model's name in the subject, and then you can do the theme. Instead of the week because it does get a little bit confusing. So for this week, if I was Eliana, I'd say Eliana Winter, and then I'd attach my picture, and you can describe it if you need to explain something in it, And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. Please don't feel too bad if you didn't make it in. There's always next cycle and many cycles after. So don't give up. Keep practicing your photography because I know it will help you, and I know you guys are, all of you are worthy of being in this competition. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below to become part of the Fad Fam, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!